another episode of FirstCry and Motherhood. So thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. If you're here for the first time, of course, welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. So, guys, today the topic that I'm going to share, like I said, guys, I'll be talking about my experience majorly. So the experience that I have today is about my pregnancy journey so far. How was it? The challenges, the good moments, what I did, what I took, such things. So, guys, before I get to that, I just want to show you guys. This is I'm having. It's a bone soup, majorly for my breastfeeding purposes, but we'll talk about breastfeeding in another episode. So yeah, and I also have water. It's water mixed with cocoa, so that at least I get some taste. So, guys, about my pregnancy journey, I know the first thing that you may be asking yourself, was my pregnancy planned or it was unplanned? So for me, guys, my pregnancy was planned. It's not something that I just woke up and found myself. That is something that I've always been praying for, because I really didn't want to have the feeling of it just came from nowhere, I don't know how I would take the news, because first of all, for me, I feel like the first step to that journey is being mentally ready. Because, guys, if you're not mentally ready, it might be a bit challenging, even accepting yourself, accepting the pregnancy and all that. So my pregnancy was planned, and then so I got to a point where I was like, what, I'm ready and I feel secure. I feel mentally ready. Financially, I wasn't in a bad place. Of course, I didn't have millions, and I really had a supportive family, So the first thing I did was just to be ready for it, for everything, because I knew I'd already researched about it. I kind of, started on a wrong foot, because usually I could check and I just had a negative, perspective, because everything I used to watch, I used to read, I wasn't really coming across, those positive stories. And so in my mind, I was kind of tense, because I was like, where someone just gets sick, like you just get sick the whole 9 months, or you vomit, or you're hospitalized, or maybe the symptoms are too serious, And so I got into that pregnancy. At some point, I accepted it. I was like, you know what, it's okay if I'm gonna go through the feeling or the symptoms, then it's okay. So I think with time I got to accept. So of course, when you're pregnant or when you conceived, the first thing that you kinda know is the result is you missing a period. And because mine was planned, I knew I just need start. So I remember, if I can take you back a little bit, things that I did before, getting pregnant or starting the journey. I've already told you I was mentally ready for it. Then something else was, I changed my diet. Changing diet doesn't mean like now I went to from eating junk food to vegan. I dropped quite some junk food. I could take more fruits, I could take a lot of water, I could exercise. I just wanted to get into that routine, more so the exercise part, so that when I get pregnant, it doesn't stress my body. It felt like now my body is okay with the routine, is used to that routine. I started taking folic acid, not really occasionally, not every day, but I could take folic acid once in a while. I think I researched about it. I read it somewhere that it helps your body to prepare for what's coming. So I could take it once in a while, just for that. And then something else, I started being positive from day one. Guys, I started being positive from the moment I was like, I'm okay, I want to get pregnant. Yeah. So for me, I could tell myself, I'm not going to experience, adverse symptoms. I could tell myself my pregnancy is going to be different. I'm going to give a different testimony. I could tell myself that every single day. And that's how I stayed positive till, the moment I was going to give birth. I just asked myself, like, my body is meant for this and I'm okay. I know I'm going to do it, So I encouraged myself a lot and I stayed positive, even though there are some videos you watch and you're like, can I really do that? Yeah, guys. So the next thing, was the medicines that I took. Immediately I found out I was pregnant. Of course, I already told you I was taking my IFAS. So I got another 2 types of medicine from a family. She shared with me and I was like, why not? So I used to take Nutrimum. I will share with you here. I used to take Nutrimum and Trical. Trical was majorly for bone calcium supplement, and then Nutrimum was it was loaded with, it said there 20 vitamins, because every day, guys, there is no way you can take all the vitamins that is required on a daily basis. There are days that you don't even feel like eating. So I felt like that really helped me in terms of the vitamin supplement that I needed during the pregnancy journey. And so, guys, on the symptoms part, like I told you, I was prepared and I was like, bring it on. For all the symptoms that I'd already seen out there, it felt like my body was already prepared for it. So days go by, days pass by, and I'm like, wait a minute, why am I not vomiting? My pregnancy was really good to me. I didn't struggle. My cravings, I really don't think I had a serious cravings. Like me, I ate everything. My pregnancy was the most positive pregnancy. I didn't get traumas. I wasn't traumatized. It was the best. So days went by. The only thing that now I started noticing that changed quite a lot was my appetite. My appetite went from 0 to 100%. Guys, I could eat in the morning. I could take some snack at 10 a.m. or 11. At around 12:01 there, I'm about to take my lunch, and I got to a point where I could take more, ugali managu, ugali mrenda. Those are the things that I was enjoying. And then at around 4, I have to take something, 4-5. At night when I'm about to go and sleep, of course I have to take supper. And sometimes I could even wake up at night, guys. Yes, guys, I could even wake up at night just to eat. My appetite. And I will also share with you, that is how my weight got from 68. I was at 68 when I got pregnant, and my weight went up to 91 kgs, guys, when I was giving birth. And I even think it was even more, because I tested when I was around 36, 37 weeks. I was at 91 kgs. Anyway, guys, it didn't really matter. I was shocked. But you know, the moment when you're mentally ready, it doesn't stress you a lot because you're like, ah, I'm growing someone and this is part of the journey and it's okay, and we will, you know, we will work out or we will do all those things later on. So another thing that the symptoms, like I said, that was the appetite. Then I also had mild mood swings. It was here and there, it was not serious, it was just mild, very mild occasionally. Then something else, guys, there is something called the pregnancy glow. It slapped me. It slapped me like left, right, center, guys. I was glowing, especially at around 4 months, 3 months, 5. My face kind of changed at around the 9th month actually. That is when my face started breaking out a little bit. But yes, the pregnancy glow was there. And then something else was emotional. I was emotional, but not all the time. It was once in a while. I could get so emotional, guys. You find yourself, you feel like crying over something small, and you're like, why am I even crying? That is after you cried. Yeah, guys. So I was like, probably it's just the symptoms, you know. And then something else that I would like to share is the challenges that I went through. Number one, the list that just came was reflux. I used to have reflux, God, and it's so uncomfortable. I don't know how people survive with the reflux coupled with heartburn. And you're told that there is nothing you can do. But guys, for me, I had a remedy for heartburn. I could take cabbage juice. Oh my god, that thing works like magic for me. I don't know if it can work for someone else, but if you're out there and you know you're struggling with heartburn and you're pregnant, and you know at the end of the day you're told don't take medicine, just, you know, everyone I used to ask could just tell me like, we just used to persevere. But for me, guys, cabbage juice just helped. Cabbage juice was the best. It was just the best. Another challenge that I went through was back pain. Back pain majorly came at around 8 weeks, 8-9 weeks. That's when I started feeling the serious back pain, especially my lower back. It used to be serious. Like I couldn't even bend for 5 minutes and start feeling pain without feeling pain. So yeah. So how I will talk about that later. Then something else was lightening crotch. That is when you feel suddenly sharp pain in your private area. I had it brought about by, you know, the pressure that the baby is now putting in your pelvic area. So yeah, that will come occasionally, and I was like, ooh. Anyway, it is now getting real. Then something else that I struggled with almost throughout my pregnancy was tender breasts. This one started from, I don't know, from the first month to the 9th month, guys. My breast was tender, always tender. And it even got to a point, guys. Is it true? Tell me, at one point, I didn't want to wear a bra. I didn't want to wear undies. Yes, guys, at some point I wasn't just feeling those two things. No, I wasn't feeling them. Yes. Another thing is fatigue. Fatigue was there, of course, almost throughout. At some point you just feel like you're tired and you've just woken up. Yeah, and then swollen feet. Swollen feet, I didn't really have swollen feet until I was in my 3rd trimester. Yeah, guys. So I think those are the major. Why am I even forgetting this? Wait a minute, guys. Sweating. Hey. you would sweat as if you're sweating for 10 people. You're sweating at night, but you could even sleep with the fan on the whole night. The whole night, guys. I was sweating. And it can even continue even after delivery. You're still sweating, guys. I could change my bedding like on a daily basis because you're sweating. You've just taken a bath, you're sweating. That one was also another challenge. Oh, anyway, enough with the challenges. The positive, experience was, just having the feeling of you growing a human being, you going through, all that process just to come up with your own. It's worth it, guys. It's worth it. It's worth it. Then something else that I did, I used to check my BP, my pressure and my weight. Almost every 2 weeks I could check my pressure, and it was okay. It was normal. It was very much okay because there is no single day I worried about it. Then on exercise wise, I used to walk a lot. Sometimes I used to walk from work in the evening. Then sometimes I used to run in the morning. I used to do those, squats and just stretches just to feel my body okay. Yeah, but when it got to third trimester, running became a little bit hard. But I could still stretch, here and there, walk a little bit. Yeah, guys, those are some of the things I used to do. And then something else for the pregnancy is what I would say, guys, try to take as much as memories, I don't know, as much as you can. Try to take those memories because the memories will be the best. It will be the best. You'll be looking back at your bum and you'll be so happy that you made the right choice. You'll be so happy looking at yourself the way you used to look like. I mean, it's just the best. So try and take as much memories as you can. So yeah, guys, I don't know if I'm forgetting something about my pregnancy. Oh, and something else that I would want to appreciate, first of all, guys, is just God. I used to ask God every day to take me through the journey and just to, have the best journey ever, and God saw me through it. Someone else's family and friends, they really supported me, guys. I don't think there is any time, even if I was stressed, then I think it was just 1 or 2 occasions, but majorly I was always happy. I think even my pregnancy made me that way. It kind of made me like, if I was happy 50%, now I was even happier 100%. I mean, I was always laughing, I was always smiling, I was always, I was just happy, guys. So I think that also contributed to my pressure. I never had a serious, blowout when it comes to my pressure. It was always normal, guys. It was always normal. Even when I was almost delivering, my pressure was always just normal. So yeah, guys, that was my pregnancy journey and experience. So what I would like to say is, guys, if maybe you're out there and you're already pregnant, or you're looking to get pregnant, and hey, whatever you've seen out here is scary, is making you feel like, wait a minute, don't stress about it, guys. What I can say is every pregnancy is different, and just because someone went through serious symptoms, it doesn't mean you will go through the same symptoms. Just because I didn't go through all those symptoms doesn't mean you won't go through them. So it's so different. Your body will receive it differently, and just be positive from day one. Just be positive. I'm here to testify that I didn't have a traumatic pregnancy experience, and it's possible. It's really, really possible. every pregnancy is different. Yours might be even different. Even if you had a traumatic one, the second one might be even different, guys. So at the end of the day, just be positive and yeah, just go through emotions. Go through all the emotions positively. Even if you're vomiting, just do it positively. Yeah. So I hope I encouraged someone. I hope I made someone, have a different perspective when it comes to pregnancy. It's not always that bad for everyone, guys. It's not always that bad. So yeah, you just be positive. And if you're ready, you want to start the journey, go ahead. Yeah, just go ahead. It's the best experience ever. It's worth it at the end of the day when you look at your baby. You just feel like, how did I even do it? How did I even do it? So yeah, guys, I think that was it for today for my first cry and motherhood. I hope you learned something. If maybe you went through the same experience, kindly share on the comment section. If yours was traumatic as well, kindly share through the comment section. Let us share and learn from one another. What did you do? Probably for me, cabbage helped me with heartburn. What really helped you throughout? Or maybe you were going through something. How did you, create a solution for it? So yeah, guys, if you liked the video, kindly like it. If you learned one or two and you feel like you want to stay true to the family, kindly subscribe and let us grow the channel, let us grow the family as we share, as we connect, as we laugh, as we cry, Yeah, let's just go through the emotions and the moments. And yeah, most of all, most importantly is just share the experience. And yeah, let's embrace motherhood as a family, as a community. So yeah, guys, that was it for today. I hope you enjoyed everything. See you, and for now, stay safe. I love you.